Hello everybody, and welcome to episode number 18 of my pay-to-play flipping series, where we're going to go from 0 to 100 mil using the Grand Exchange only. Today we're starting at about 26 mil. I honestly have no idea what the exact cash tag is. Somewhere around 26.5 mil, I believe. And yeah, we're going to see where we can go from here today. Hoping to hit 30 mil pretty soon. We have 8 days of membership left, so we'll have to renew that in a couple days. And yeah, let's get started. Okay, so we might actually try the Elder Chaos top. We're just going to check the margin here quickly. Buying it for 750, that's a nice even number. And we're selling it for 650k. 100k on an item like this is pretty decent. And it does actually trade more than the Darkness set. Margin isn't as good, but unfortunately, the margin on the Darkness set has reduced a little bit. So we'll go ahead and buy 20 of these for 651k instead. We'll check it again anyway. We're gonna check the Hood of Darkness. Oh my god, we put it in for 2.9 mil. Oh, I gotta stop doing that. So we bought it for 248k, and we're gonna sell it for 194. That's actually still pretty decent. We'll do the Hood of Darkness one more time, and eventually I'm sure it's gonna be complete trash, but for now it's decent, and we'll do another 20 of these. Okay, actually, probably going to check the rest of the Darkness items while we're at it, because that has a pretty good margin on it. And oh my god, we did it again. Okay, we're good. Jeez. So we bought it for 304k, and we can sell it for 254. That's still pretty decent. That's a 50k margin. Still really good. Just worse, so it doesn't feel as desirable, but it's still a really good item. So we'll do 20 of these, and we'll come back when some of the stuff has sold. Okay, we are back. We made a good amount of money on one of the items. The other ones we kind of broke even on, slash are kind of still in the process of selling. So the Hood of Darkness we only got one of, rendering our profit pretty much nothing because we checked the margin, canceled itself out, we pretty much made nothing, but we didn't lose any, which is nice. The Boots of Darkness are still in the process of selling, so we're not going to do that now. The Zamorak set, we made about 90k on. Now I can't remember if we had bought more than one of these at all, but 90k is the margin we got on it. But the Chaos Robe tops, Elder Chaos tops, sorry, we bought them all for 6.5 mil, and we sold them for 7.25 mil, giving us about 740k in profit, which is quite good actually. And I think it only took about, I left it in overnight, so about 740k overnight, pretty decent. And yeah, let's see what else we can do. So we kind of saw these Anku gloves here, and we're literally just going to put in a pretty random number here. Just kind of roughly looking at the RS Buddy price, put in for 6.8 mil. It's very under what it normally is, but we'll see if it buys randomly. And yeah, we'll get some more consistent items though. Okay, so next up is the Elder Chaos Hood. It's a decently expensive item, so we're going to check it manually. So we're going to put it in for like 1.5 mil to buy it in a minute here. And I'm not really sure what type of margin this has on it. We're going to buy it for 1.4 mil. And let's see what we can actually sell it for. Plop it in for 1 mil just in case it undersells extremely. No, we sold it. Has about 100k profit on it, which is pretty decent. Not as good as the Elder Chaos top. But I think we're still going to do it because it is traded a little bit more and might actually keep that margin overnight. So we'll go put 10 in for 1343k. Actually, I think I'm going to just buy 5 of these. At least then we'll have about 12 mil left over where we can buy a couple different items instead of just like a small amount of one. Next up is going to be the Ale of the Gods. Now this is just a random Master Clue item I've seen. Kind of makes you look drunk and walk around, so it's kind of cool. I think people would actually still want this item. It's decently expensive though. So we're going to check the margin manually. We bought it for 6.9 mil. And let's see how much we can sell it for. See if we can sell it for 6 mil or higher, and 6,300k. So that's a 600 GP, 600k profit, mind you, sorry. So I think we're definitely going to do this. We kind of have to now because we just lost 600k. Jeez. So we'll put an offer in for 1, unfortunately, that's all we can afford. I think we might reduce another item to afford 2, actually. But we'll come back when we've sold some of this stuff. We actually managed to scrounge enough money for one more Ale of the Gods, which was nice because the first one cost us so much money to check it. But now we're actually making quite a bit of money off this item. First we'll just start with the other item, the Elder Chaos Hood. We got about 160k in profit so far. We've sold half of them. Hopefully the other 2 will sell pretty soon. But the Ale of the Gods, we are getting about 500 150k profit on each flip. We flipped 3 of them. Mind you, the first one was a loss because we checked the margin, but that still leaves us with about a 1.1 mil profit, which is awesome. That's a great item. Definitely going to try this again, especially now that we've found the margin. So yeah, definitely going to do this again. So let's see what we have for a cash stack and start flipping it more. Okay, so we're going to start off by dropping down the Boots of Darkness. They've been here for way too long. It's been almost a day, I think, or a day and a half. Kind of hard to remember now. But yeah, we reduced them down to 290k. That still leaves us with a 40k profit, so still could be worse. And so yeah, we have 24 mil, and we're going to put another offer in for the Ale of the Gods. We can afford, not quite 4. We'll have to do 3 again. But yeah, hopefully we can keep the same margin, and we'll come back when we've sold some of them. So we are back. We haven't sold everything. Oh, we have sold everything, sorry, but we haven't bought all the Ale of the Gods. We only flipped 1. Still for a very good margin, but we'll start with the other 2 items we have for a while. So with the Elder Chaos Hood, in total we got about 320k from it, which is pretty nice still. Not nearly as good as this other item though. The boots, I have no idea really, between 300 and 400k in profit roughly. It's been a couple days, so it's kind of hard to remember, but the Ale of the Gods we just straight up flipped for a 550k profit, I guess. So that's really nice. We still have an offer in for 2 more at about 6.5 mil. So the margin slimmed a little bit, but it's still really good. So we're definitely going to keep buying these. And yeah, let's get started with the flips. Okay, so I think we're going to start off by readjusting the price for the Ale of the Gods, because I can see the actively traded price is up to 7,100k. So we're going to put an offer in for 6,650k for 2 of them, and probably find another item besides that as well to go along with it. So I think we might do this Elder Chaos Hood again. The Grand Exchange price is so off. It's more like 1.3 mil we pretty much bought it for, 1291k. And we're going to sell it for 1202, so that's about a 90k margin. Not too bad for the item, and I think we're going to do it because the RS Buddy guide showed it being a little bit higher than that. And we're getting a little lazy and tired, so I think we're just going to put an offer in for like 10 of these, go to bed, and see if we buy them all and see if we can actually get, that'll be about a 1 mil profit, which is still really awesome. So we'll come back when we've sold this. And we are back, and my hunch actually did pay off. We got quite a bit of money from the Elder Chaos Hoods. We'll start off with the Ale of the Gods. The margin did slim up quite a bit. We got 150k on each one, and 2 of those gives us 300k in profit. Still not too shabby. But the Elder Chaos Hoods, we got 296k on each one. 5 of those gives us about 1,500k in profit, 1.5 mil, which is great. Minus a little bit to check the margin, but still, quite a nice margin on that. And I actually think this is where we're going to call it for today. I know it's a bit of a short episode, but as the flips take longer to do, as I do higher value flips, just the amount of clips gets reduced a little bit, which in turn makes it take a little longer to come up with the episodes. So I'm going to reduce the lengths a little bit, so I can actually still come up with them consistently. But that aside, we started the episode at about 26-ish mil, probably 26.5, hard to know, and we ended at about 31.3 mil. So worst case scenario, we made about 5 mil in profit, which is awesome. Still probably one of the highest we've made, and definitely the lowest amount of flips. So a really good episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in episode 19.